Hey YouTube, Ron here with another lawn care update. So it's been probably a couple of weeks since I gave you guys a update on the state of the lawn. This week I tried something new. I took the lawn up, or I raised the height of cut on the true cut by 1 notch. So let you guys let me know what you think. So this is 1 notch higher than what I've been cutting before, and I can show you what that looks like. So again, we're using like the measuring stick, 1 digit, and that's, I guess there's not much of a difference. A little bit taller. But anyway, that we come over to the front lawn. You can see that this has been cut 2 days ago, so I haven't. So yeah, you can see it. Maybe it's a little. I don't know. It's probably about the same. I know they're right there. That's a little bit. That's a little bit higher. So anyway, it's I cut it 2 days ago, and I'm about to give it a cut today. So this is after the lawn's been mowed. Again, this is 2 days of not being cut. And this is 1 notch higher on the true cut, so you guys can see what the lawn is looking like. Again, this is, I put down growth regulator, let me see, another application last week, so you guys can see how that is it's working really well. I actually wanted to bring out everything just to kind of show you what I used to put that down, just to kind of, for people that haven't watched some of my older videos. This is the current formula that I'm using. So it's Tide Packlow, that's the growth regulator. This one is different in the sense that it's absorbed through the root system instead of through leaf, so it takes a little bit longer to work. It takes about 3 to 10 days to start working, but as you can see from the results, it works. I mean, that's 2 days of not mowing it, and we had some rain day before and a lot of rain last night, and you know, the grass isn't really growing that much. And then this is kind of like your like just a micronutrient additive. So it's Brent Super Green. This stuff is actually not that expensive. I think it was like $40 for this this like 2-gallon jug, and that's going to last more than easily for this season. I did my lawn, did the neighbor's lawn, and a friend of mine's Lee's lawn, and I think he's going to do a lawn update, and I'll probably tack that on to the end of this. So we'll see if he gets that video done, and I'll add it on if he does. But you can see what's in here. It's really, so I can get this to focus. It's there we go. So it's only 12% nitrogen, but you see it's got like it's a bunch of micronutrients. So you have like magnesium, sulfur, 5% iron. You know, so it's pretty much just all the small things that kind of make the grass kind of help the grass along. And compared to like using Milo, which I think right now is like 2 or 3% iron, this stuff really gives the grass a really dark green. It seems to last a little bit longer. So with Milorganite, when you put that down, what you tend to find is, or at least what I find, is it takes about a week and a half, 2 weeks to start working, and you get like really nice deep green grass for maybe a week to 10 days. This stuff seems to last longer. I don't know why, but it just does. It's in my testing. So I've only put Milo down once this year at the beginning of the season, and I haven't done it since then. I've been using Tide Packlow, this, and then that Lebanon Pro Turf I've been telling you guys about. And then to apply both of these, I use that. So the Chapin 24-volt backpack sprayer. So I just mix the two. I add this to it and that, so both of them go down at the same time. And it takes about 7 or 8 of these full to do the entire lawn. I tend to this is the last time I put it down at full rate, but typically I put it down about half rate, so I can do it more often, and the results seem to work real well. So let's walk the lawn, and I'll show you guys you know how it looks. So again, we did the test in the back, in the front lawn. Let's go down here in the back. You can see same thing, same finger, and then down. So it's just touch taller, but not very much. So what do you guys think? I mean, this is 1 notch higher than I normally cut it. I just want to play with it and see how it you know, the effect it would have, whether or not the lawn would kind of get unsightly. I think it still looks pretty good, and it's definitely a touch greener between mowing. So I'll mow this, and then you guys can see the after. So this is after 2 days of not being mowed. That's current state of the lawn. You can kind of see what how I mowed last time was diagonally. This time I'm probably just going to mow like this. The one thing with mowing your lawn really short, even if you have a front roller on your reel mower, is that, remember, for the grass to really stripe well, it needs to be taller, meaning it's got to be able to lay down. But when it's so short, it doesn't stripe as well. So like the day I cut it, like when I cut this today, I'll give you guys an update video afterwards and show you what it looks like right after I've cut it, and you'll be able to see the stripes. But then a day or so later, they just don't hold as well as when the lawn is taller. So, but yeah, it looks really, really good, I think. But yeah, I'm coming around here towards the back. That's what we're looking like. So yeah, so let me get the True Cut out now. I'm gonna go and fire it up and get the lawn mowed here, and I'll give you guys an update video after the fact just so you guys see what it looks like literally right after I mowed it. So this is 1 notch higher on the True Cut, and it's been 2 days since the lawn's been mowed. So now we're gonna get the mower out. I'm gonna go do battle with this animal for you guys, and then I'll show you an update of what it looks like. So also, let me show you actually what the height is on the True Cut. I didn't show you guys that. So normally, before this week, I was right there. So now I'm here. I took it up like 1 notch, so you can see where we are as far as height goes. I can't imagine if I put it all the way down here, but I mean that would scalp the lawn. But right around this area seems to be the happy medium. And again, every mower is a little bit different. The neighbor whose house, like that guy up there, Pat, has a True Cut as well, and his the range of his is slightly different to mine. I think I have to be like 1 notch higher with his, but yeah, there you go. Well, all right, let me get to it. I will cut this, and I will. You guys will see it in a second what the lawn looks like through the magic of video editing. You guys will see the next update here in a few minutes with the lawn fully mowed. See you then. All right, YouTube, mowing complete. So this is what it looks like now. So you guys can see the difference, if any. I guess there's a difference. Quite a bit of grass came off, believe it or not. So there you are. That's the grass cut. I think this is 1 notch higher. Now here's the thing. I cut it in the morning, like early. So I mean, it's like I think it's like 7:30. Actually, I don't have a timer now. I started at 7:30, so it's probably like just after 8 now, minutes to 9. So anyway, that does affect how low the mower cuts. It's because it tends to sink down a little bit more when the grass is wet, because we got a lot of rain last night too. So, but you guys can see what it looks like after. This is like freshly after being cut, and I edged. Normally, I only have to edge every other, or maybe every 3rd time. So really, edging is like a once a week thing, and mowing is really needs it like twice a week. But sometimes I cut it more than that because I'm weird, I guess. So whatever. Don't judge me. So this is what it looks like. You can see some of the stripe action. There's some there. I'm not sure if that's coming through very well in the video, but I cut it this way this time, as you guys can probably see. And the nice thing, I think that's probably the best thing about PGR again, is that you're able to cut the grass and it still maintains being green right after being cut. So there you go. That's what it looks like. And as far as a height check, we can do another height check. Actually, I should probably do it in the same spot, right? But yeah, you guys can see, like last time I did double wide stripes. Some of it's still there, just barely, but this time it was cut this way. So let's go back to the same spot. We'll do our height check. You guys can see what 1 notch higher does. Actually, you can kind of see it here. You can see along the edge, there's actually a little bit of a lip. Kind of like there's a little bit of a lip now that normally is there. Normally the grass is probably closer to flush with the pavement, but it's a little bit of a lip. So anyway, normally right around here is where we do it. So if you look, same finger, right hand, and there you go. So again, not a ton came off, but that's what we're looking at when it's cut 1 notch higher. So the grass seems to like it. It stays green, and we'll see. So that's the update, guys. So I showed you guys the PGR, and again, the PGR and the micronutrient that I use, and then the fertilizer is Lebanon Turf, the one with its 25. Oh, I don't remember now. It's 25 something 0, but I mean it's whichever one starts with the 25 that has Mesa in it, and I get it from Central Turf and Irrigation in Buford. So if you look them up, just Google them. I think it's Central Turf and Irrigation, and it's about $25–30 a bag, and 1 bag will do my entire lawn. So really, for most people, depending on the size of your lawn, 1 bag will do, you know, a couple months easily. You know, I mean, it might be for an entire season, depending on how much you want to mow your grass, because But yeah, there you go. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to think of what else I can show you guys. I keep doing the lawn updates, but tell me what content you guys want to see. Is there something else other than the lawn updates and me playing with different heights of cut that you guys want to see that would make these videos more interesting? If so, let me know in the comments below. Again, thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, this will now cut to some footage of a friend of mine who is doing the same kind of plan. I put PGR down in his lawn, I put down some Lebanon turf. The only difference is he's cutting his lawn with a rotary mower, with a Honda rotary mower, so you can see what the results look like. So hopefully you guys like this, and if hopefully it will now cut to that video. See you guys soon. Thanks again for watching.
Wanted to give you guys the aerial view of the circles in the yard. Ooh-wee! Like I said, I mowed it just a little bit higher because it just looks like carpet, like AstroTurf right now. I wanted to enjoy that. Carried it all the way over here. But this fertilizer has really stepped up my game. I'm sure Ron will put it in the links below. But my yard started off, it was the worst yard in the neighborhood. And you can kind of look at, some of these yards, not as green as mine. Not bad. This one's kind of rough over here, really rough. But anyway, this was the worst yard in the neighborhood. And through top dressing, mowing it regularly, using Milorganite, we got this thing looking pretty good. Thick. It's just very thick. That's probably what I'm the most pleased with, is how thick the yard is. If you see like other yards, they have a lot of space, between the blades and stuff. This thing's packed thick. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna get you down on ground level. All right, now we're on the ground floor here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the difference in the back too. But if you look, so it kind of submerges in there. It's a little bit higher. I usually cut a little shorter. But I've been gone, out of town, and I kind of want to gradually knock it down so I don't just scalp it and have a white looking yard like that. Ooh, I can't have that. So anyway, but I will show you kind of what that would look like in the back. And my lawnmower, which is a Honda, pretty good lawnmower, but it was getting bogged down today, cutting off. You'll see I got to blow the back off here. So here's the transition from me cutting it a little higher to in the back, really knocked it down. And I just didn't want that look in the front right now. It needs to be knocked down to this level, but it's just so green. I'm gonna have to blow this all off. But still in the back though, this yard is thick. It's packed. That's what you want. I think that's what a healthy lawn looks like, is when the grass is really packed thick. Not a whole lot of spaces and stuff. So I do have a dog, and girl dog pee, if you didn't know, is very acidic and it will kill your grass. I always run her up on the hill, but I've been out of town on the dog sitter, obviously missed the spot, and this is a bummer because this takes a while to come back. So if you have girl dogs, do not let them pee. Look, here's another one. Do not let them pee in your yard. You gotta have some pine straw or something, because it'll actually kill your yard. My last house had a lot smaller yard, and that girl dog pee destroyed my backyard. So little tip of the day there. But anyway, let's end the video on a good note. Walking down the green right here. Go. Get you a little view from the street. I like to talk a little gangster when I do my lawn, if you haven't been able to tell. But there she is. There's Bay. All right, keep them green lawns coming, guys. Do the work, it pays off, and it's very gratifying when you pull up.